Currently I have a chicken thigh browning in the cast iron, have butter and oil, and I'm getting ready to add some onions. Shallots would be preferable, but in these days of times, you do what you got to do. I'm going to cook those for about 3 minutes until they're nice and translucent. Chicken thighs just got a little salt and pepper on it. Have the stock warm on the back, not simmering. When you do start this, it is pretty much a constant 20 minutes at least. So be prepared to stir and maybe drink. The onions are cooking nicely. I'm going to turn the chicken breast over now. Got a nice little brown on there. Hope you can see the onions. They're getting a little, don't want to get any brown on them, just want them to get a little bit translucent. Going to turn the thigh down a bit. Going to have a 1/4 cup of dry vermouth. Just not for martinis, people. Onions are looking just right. I'm going to be adding the rice now. This is a barrio rice, perfect for risotto. If you've ever had risotto in a restaurant, you probably haven't had real risotto because they usually parboil the rice because it's so labor intensive. So we'll see what happens tonight. You want your rice to get a little bit nutty but not brown. Add a little bit of water to that. Put a top on it. Just let it steam for a minute. Rice looking good. Let's add that dry vermouth. Going to stir that until that vermouth is all gone, soaked up by that rice. Ooh, right now I wish we had smell-o-vision because it's smelling good. All that vermouth is all soaked up, so now's where the labor intense gets. We're going to add a ladle of broth. I'm going to stir it. Until it's all absorbed. Check on that chicken breast. Ooh, looking good. Roasting some broccoli in the ovens. Go along with this. Looks all nice and absorbed. Let's add another spoon of that. It's looking nice. It's looking good. We'll see what happens. Constant stirring. Ooh, I'm telling you, this is smelling good. Just constant stirring. Don't get too rushed. I'm sure some of you out there have made this and you're going to tell me that I'm not doing it right, but hey, show me your video. Turn up the heat a little bit. You can see those little bubbles in that rice. That's just goodness right there soaking up. Oh no, we've had a little bit of a problem with our risotto. Actually, the wine is empty. That's what the problem is. Crisis averted. Let's go with another ladle of broth. It's going nicely. Those little bubbles of goodness. Turn that heat down just a bit. Checked on the broccoli. Broccoli's doing fine. So far the arm's holding out, so I guess I'm doing all right. Are going to cheat a little bit in the end. I don't have any fresh grated Parmesan. I've got some already grated Parmesan, but like I said, you do what you got to do in these trying times. Be sending this out to all my friends out there, especially the kitchen culinary group, the island kitchen group. All right, getting a little dry there. Let's add some more of that broth. Hope you can see this all right. Nice long wooden spoon. Whoop, gotta come back and stir. Gonna check that chicken thigh in a minute to see what the temp is on it, make sure it's okay. Internal temperature should be about 165. Have an instant read thermometer here. All right, the instant read thermometer is reading about 164. Just going to put that back in there for a minute. Stir that rice. Don't get lazy on that stirring. About time for another ladle of broth. This is just chicken broth out of a Harris Teeter. Got a great recipe for chicken broth with chicken wings. It's probably the best broth I've ever made. Ask me about it and I'll get that to you. We're on about 20 minutes, still probably have another 10 to go. which looks right because I've got about 2 more ladles of chicken broth. We'll check the consistency of this in a minute. So just check my time. It's only been about 15 minutes. Hope everybody's enjoying their cooking while they're home. The rice is just plumping up nicely. Get another one of those ladles. There we go. It's really soaking up that broth really well. They're plumping up really nicely. I'm going to take that chicken thigh and slice it on a little bit of a bias and serve it over this rice. I'll send out a picture of that a little bit later also. Recipe, I'll send that out to you guys if you like it. Oh, look at that goodness. I'll use all the broth and I'll taste it. If I need to, I'll add a little bit more broth. Hope you're not getting bored with this. Really soaking up that broth. It's like we got about 1 more ladle. Just like to hear from you guys, see what you've been cooking. Hopefully this will not be my last video I'll be showing you. If you'd like me to show you something that I cooked, just send me a text, email. We'll say my arm's getting a little tired. Let's put that last little bit of broth in there. Ooh, this is going to be good, I hope. If it's not, I'm not going to tell you it's not good. I'm going to lie to you. Just kidding. What do you think we say we try this? Oh, that's good. Real good. Rice has still got a little bit of chew to it. Get that last bit of broth soaked up. It's about done. Let's finish that with the last little bit of butter. Let's get that all melted in. Butter's melting nicely. All right. And now let's add a little bit of that Parmesan cheese. Like I said, a little bit of a cheater here. I'd rather have grated, but it's coming together nicely. Let that sit for a minute. I'm going to check on that broccoli. Roasted broccoli's looking nice. I think I'll save the rest of this Parmesan to sprinkle over it later. It's just on the plate. Thanks for cooking with Joel tonight, and we'll see you again later.